Okay, good morning, everybody. Today is Monday, the 4th of May, 2020. It's People's Book time, page
Hi,
19.
teacher.
Page 19, People's Book, page 19. When we talk about opinions, let me write it here. Opinion. What is an opinion? Opinion is when you have to give an answer or maybe an idea to a different person or group of people. Now, this opinion is usually worked or usually presented by the verb think. Now, I want you to focus on this, think. When we have to give our opinions using the verb think, we obviously talk about future, which is will. If I want to talk about the weather, all right, we know about the weather. So let's write down here about the weather. Today is different than other days because it's not sunny, yeah? It's cloudy. So if I want to give my opinion, I would say, I think. And after I think, I use an idea with will because something can happen in the future. Probably I think today, Monday, will have or will be a cold day because it's cold, no? It looks cold. A cold one or a cold day. I can't put it there, day, so I just put one. Okay. Everything that is my opinion, everything that is something that I express, I present it with the words I think. All right? And then I need to talk about something very important, in this case, the subject. And after the subject, I need to use this construction will plus a verb, in this case, will be. And what is the last part? What I think it will be, a cold one, a cold day. This is what we call the info. All right, pay attention to that. It's very important. Now, in the book, what do we have in the book? Page 19, exercise 6. Read and answer. We have this reading, and before we do that, we need some understanding in here. For the first question, it says here, question number 1. What will we, the people, drive? So we talk about the verb drive. What will we drive in the future? Maybe something like this, teacher, that I can see in the picture. It looks like a car. No, it's a plane. It's a car. It's Superman. No, it's a car plane. Okay. How about next question? How, which you ask about the form, right? How high? So it's going to be 5 meters, 10 meters, I don't know. How will the car planes fly? Okay, let's go with question number 3. How many? I use how many for numbers, 1, 2, or 3. How many people will a car plane carry? Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, or 4 people? I don't know. Question number 4. Why won't, this is the negative of will, why won't a car plane have a pilot? Maybe they have, I don't know, ways. Yeah, probably. They won't have a pilot. Next question. Will, in the beginning of the question, will there be, will exist, will there be a round table? Well, we see the round table. Or maybe it's a square table. What is a square? Square, like SpongeBob square, like this, not square form. And the last question is, what kind, the type, what kind of chairs will there be inside the car planes? Now that we understood the questions, we can read the text.
In the future, we gonna drive on roads and motorways. We'll use car planes. We will fly 3 meters above the ground. This will carry 6 people. They won't have a pilot because a computer will fly them. There will be a small round table and 6 armchairs with cushions inside, like a small living room. There will with TV and computer screens to watch our favorite films or chat on the internet. There won't be any normal doors. The side of the carplane will open by moving slowly down under the floor of the car. There won't be any maps and we'll never get lost because carplanes will always know where to go.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Adriano. Wonderful. Cuando hablamos de will o will be, es algo que pasará, ¿ok? Pero si yo voy a hablar de una predicción a futuro, siempre lo que hable a futuro o voy a predecir, utilizo think. ¿Por qué utilizo think? Porque voy a hablar acerca de una predicción. Prediction. Hay muchas formas de predicción, mi querido Adriano, y el resto. Las predicciones que yo puedo hacer cuando veo algo que va a suceder. Por ejemplo, yo puedo decir, si te veo tomando mucha agua, digo, oh no, si tomas mucha agua, vas a estar lleno y no vas a tener hambre. Pero es algo que yo tengo una evidencia, ¿correcto? Pero en cambio con el uso de think y con will, hablo de predicciones que no tienen una evidencia. Estas son predicciones de lo que yo opino. Ok, Adriano, vamos a quedarnos contigo. What will we drive in the future? Cars, car planes, or computers? What do you say?
Carplanes.
Amazing.
No. Computer. No, yes.
¿Cómo que no?
Sorry. Me confundí.
Okay. Let's continue, Adriano. Question number 2. How high? Everybody, please pay attention. How high? ¿Qué tan alto? Like this? Like this? Or here? Car planes fly. What's your answer, Adriano?
Here? No, 1 minute. 3 meters. 3 meters.
3 meters. Okay. Next question. How many? Teacher, what is how many? How many talks about numbers? ¿Cuántos? En número. How many qué? Lo que dice ahí, people. How many people will a car plane carry? Carry es cargar. How many will they carry? Branco says 6. I think it's 6. Next question. Why, the reason why, won't a car plane have a pilot? What is it?
A computer will fly.
The computer will fly the car plane. No more pilot, only the computer. Good job. Question 5. Will there be a round table or a square table inside?
Round.
Next question, question number 6. What kind of chairs will there be?
Armchairs.
Low chairs, or armchairs? Armchairs. Teacher, what is the difference between a high chair? Okay, let me draw. Don't forget about the vocabulary. Eh? High chair for little babies when you have to see them to eat at the table. Low chairs, different than the regular chair, but you know, the altitude, low. An armchair is when you sit down to watch your special show or TV show or program in front of the TV, and it's a big couch, a chair that is called armchair to rest your arms. All right, now we continue with the next page. Mr. Branco, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Branco, help me with number 7. Okay. What do you think? In 2050, I think people will eat different food. Okay, Branco, it's your turn. What's your opinion? Which number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8 do you think is happening in 2050?
Number 3.
Okay, read it.
I think in 2050, everyone will have a computer at home.
That's correct. Thank you, Branco, and bye. We move to the next page. Page number 20, please. Page number 20. Page number 20. Okay, everybody, pay attention, yes? We have we have to imagine if we can travel to space, right? You need money, you need a space suit, you need training, Oxygen, says Branco. Yes, very good. Okay, now, before we continue, here's some vocabulary that is important to do. First piece of vocabulary, space. The space is everything where a planet or maybe a system exists, the space. Okay, what is the air? Is the gas we need to survive. What's Earth? Is the name of the planet where we live, planet Earth. The rocket is the transportation we use to travel to space. What is the moon? The moon is the satellite. We have a satellite called the moon. Astronaut is the person who can travel in space. An engineer is a person who can fix machines, right? A businessman, somebody who has money and who has different companies or maybe can do some treats. And a tourist, a good name for a person. The person who can travel to different places. With that information, we start doing exercise 12. Here it says, which are the most famous space agencies? So we need to look in this reading, names of space agencies. Name 2 problems with rockets. We have to name only a list. 2 problems with the rockets. What are those problems? Question 3, who is the person who flies the rockets? What is the name? Next question. What is ESA trying to build? The ESA maybe is a company, I don't know. They are trying to do something, to build, to construct a project. Question 5. When will the space plane be ready? The space plane will be ready in a time in the future. When? Remember when. Question 6. Who went into space in the year 2001? Remember this year, 2001. Who is the person who went into space? Question 7. How much did it cost? How much is the money, the amount of money? How much did it cost in dollars? $20, $100, I don't know. Question 8. How many? We talk about money? No, we talk about numbers. Of what? Of passengers. How many passengers will travel in a space plane? Like in a bus? 20, 30? A lot of people? We find out with the reading. Okay. For the reading, I need a volunteer, and that would be Valentino.
The most famous space agencies in the world are NASA in the USA, ESA, Europe, and the Russia's and Chinese space program. They build rockets and teach astronauts how to fly them. Rockets take a long time to build and cost a lot of money. They're too expensive to use as normal transport because they can only fly once. The European Space Agency is trying to build the first space plane. This is exciting because it's the way we'll travel in the future. Engineers think their new space plane will be cheaper and easier to build and use. People will use them to go to space station in 2019.
Thank you, Valentino. I need somebody to help me with the last part of the reading. I think we had Camila Carrion. Yes, let me ask from Camila Carrion. Okay, please, Camila, read this paragraph here, the last paragraph. Camila. Hello.
Teacher?
Yes, Camila, help me with the reading.
At the moment, space tourists can visit the Russian space station, Mir, but it's very expensive. In 2001, an American businessman, Dennis Tito, paid $20 million to go for 10 days. Some people think there will be different space planes for tourists soon. They will fly higher than km above Earth. The line where space starts. Flights will be 2.5 hours. There will be a pilot and 5 or 6 passengers. The passengers will see Earth from above, but they want to go to the moon. For about 5 minutes, they feel like they don't weigh anything and they will float inside the space plane. Alright, in this space planes will be cheaper than going to the MIR space station. It only costs $200,000.
Okay, Camila. Listen, now we can understand and now we can answer the questions, yeah? Marcelo, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, teacher.
Good afternoon, Marcelo. Help me, what do we connect? What are these options for number one?
NASA.
NASA. Number two, Marcelo. Name 3 problems.
They cost a lot of money.
Definitely, yes. One more.
They take a long time to build.
Yes, to build, para construir, take a long time. Thank you very much. Okay, bye. Vamos ahora. Branco, please, help me, please, Branco.
Que no.
They can only fly once.
Habla.
Very good. For number 3, please.
Astronauts.
Astronauts, okay. Very good. For number 4, what's your answer?
A space plane.
Aha, space plane, okay. Number 5, what's your answer, please?
2019.
2019. Number 6, what is the answer for 6?
The Institute.
Necesito. Question 7, how much did it cost him?
200.
Excuse me?
200.
200 million, okay. Number 8, how many people will travel in a space plane?
And 5 or 6
And-
passengers.
6. Okay, everything was good except question number 7. It's 20 million, not 200 million. Okay.
Okay, teacher.